Reverend Monsignor Mario Martinez, High School Principal Ms. Aida Gracia, Grade School Principal and my former advisor, Dr. Eleanor Quintos, SJA Alumni Association President, Mr. Philip C., the faculty and administration of St. Joseph's Academy, parents, and the class of 2012. It is an honor for me to be here. St. Joseph's Academy has been a big part of my life in many ways, and I have a very strong attachment to this school. My most enduring friendships were formed in this school. In fact, my best friends were my classmates since I was in grade 1. These 6 girls have been with me through all these years, and although we went to different universities and colleges after graduating from high school, we maintained our friendship and attended each other's debuts and even played bridesmaids to each other's weddings. Until now, we make it a point to see each other during weekends, on special occasions, or even just to meet up for coffee at Starbucks. St. Joseph is where many of our dreams were born. To be doctors and nurses, to be architects, to be engineers, to be lawyers, to be teachers, to be priests and nuns, to travel and to see the world. Some of these dreams have already come true. I have classmates who are now doctors at the Asian Hospital. I have classmates who are engineers with Nestle Philippines and other multinational companies. We have batchmates who are lawyers. And we have batchmates who are teachers. In fact, Mrs. Jane Salvador Narosario is a batchmate of mine. And to show you how well-rounded our class is, the class of 1990, our class valedictorian then, Ms. Myra Boyes, is also a lawyer. And after earning her degree in law, she is now becoming a nun. Is that such a bad thing, Senor? And we also have a priest. I don't know if some of you were students of Miss Leia Candelaria before. I believe she was her teacher before. Her brother, Father Rene Candelaria, is also a batchmate of mine. So you see, all of these people, we came from St. Joseph's Academy, and you will think, wow, we have achieved so much. But once, not so long ago, we were just like you, sitting there, listening to someone, hoping to be inspired. Now, I would like to congratulate all of you. I'm sure you are all very proud of your accomplishment. During my years in SJA, it was with a deep sense of pride that we introduced ourselves as Josephans. Not only did we have Father Jerry Serra's legacy and the bamboo organ to distinguish us from all other schools, but we also built a strong reputation for being among the brightest and most talented students in the National Capital Region. We were regularly winning essay contests, staging wonderful operettas and intramurals, excelling in art exhibits, and of course, we were applauded for the world-famous voice choir of Las Piñas. It is in this spirit that I feel very much privileged to be with you in our dear alma mater on this special occasion. I know that many of you graduates and dear parents have been waiting for this day for many years. As a mother whose own son graduated recently from the Atty Grade School, I know the deep sense of pride and wonder to institution. And as a daughter, I know how each of you graduates must feel how grateful you are that your parents, your family, your friends are here with you today. I myself have my family here with me. My dear graduates, this day is not the end of the road for you. On the contrary, now your great adventure begins. Graduation day is not called a commencement exercise for nothing. Today, a grand journey will commence. Over the years, I have traveled a lot, both literally and figuratively. I must say that oftentimes the most fulfilling experiences came to me when I walked the path less traveled. I had invitations from several law firms when I graduated from the UP College of Law, but I chose to be a public servant. At first, working with farmers in the Department of Agrarian Reform, then handling criminal, labor, and civil cases in the Court of Appeals. Now, I am in the House of Representatives, working with different sectors in legislative reforms and constituency services. I never regretted my career path. For me, it was not always about a high-powered career or a well-paying job. Because when you work hard, those goals are easily achievable. But other things are also important. Do not forget the people you encounter along the road, from the most simple peasant, from the struggling laborer, the helpless children, or even the most powerful politicians. You have a wonderful opportunity to touch their lives, to learn from them, and to make a difference in our society. Take time to appreciate that it is not just the finish line that is important. It is also the ups and downs of the course, the twists and turns of the path, and how you run the race that matters. In SGA, most of the time, we travel together. We travel with our parents, who are very supportive. We travel with our teachers, who are very wise. We travel with our endearing friends and classmates. But in the end, it is your journey to take and your path to choose. When I was in fourth-year high school, I remember taking college entrance exams to schools where my best friends were also taking their exams. We talked about going to the same colleges and taking the same courses. But the funny thing is, when the results came, I was the only one who went to the University of the Philippines, all the way in Diliman, Quezon City, where I had to stay in a dormitory, away from my family. It is my journey, and it is my path to take, and I made that choice. Today, please allow me to share some thoughts on my own journey in the great adventure of life. The first thing you should carry with you in the path you are about to take is courage. The courage to even begin this journey. The courage to take the first step in the path you have chosen. Maybe some of you are overwhelmed by the myriad choices and seemingly numerous opportunities that are available to you right now. But do not be afraid to make that choice. Be brave as you start that journey. Commencement is the perfect time to commence. You cannot always wait for the perfect opportunity, and the path will not college is so different from SJA. You will meet people who are so different from what you are used to. You will even think them weird. You will get involved in different organizations, and you will learn what an advocacy truly means. I once was so excited about an advocacy of mine that I went on top of a jeepney and was shouting from a megaphone. I remember this in Mindiola. You will become more independent and more assertive. You will have many more choices and decisions to make on your own. Know that you will not always choose the right path, and you will sometimes make mistakes. You will sometimes fail. But take heart and have the courage to even make mistakes. Accept that you will be a better person if you let yourself be enriched by all the lessons that life has to offer. And once you have mastered the courage to commence on this journey, it is important to have a map. You are fortunate, dear graduates. Your school and your family have equipped you with a wonderful map that will guide you in the coming days. I have every faith in SGA's curriculum. I believe that each one of you possesses competence in the science, in the arts, in the written and spoken word. This will carry you through your chosen path. My teachers would probably say that I was not very studious back then. Sometimes I was inattentive in class. I was always thinking about new routines for cheerleaders. I was a cheerleader and a volleyball player in high school. I was always drafting scripts for the Dramatic Arts Guild. But SGA taught me well and instilled in me a very good study ethic, enough for me to graduate as valedictorian of the College of Arts and Letters in Pilipinas. So, don't lose hope and be afraid that you are just an ordinary student and cannot make it. I am standing right here in front of you now, giving a commencement address. Who would have thought? Be confident in your skills and knowledge. Nurture this. Always grab the opportunity to learn something new. You will see that education is one of the most important gifts that your parents and your school has given to you. Let me share you something else that I have learned in this journey of life. My dear graduates, I have come to appreciate that not only did our parents and our school give us a map to guide us in our journey, more importantly, they gave us a compass. We all know what a compass is, right? It is important in pointing us to the right direction. For me, the Catholic education I received from SJA has taught me to follow in Christ's life and teachings. And in times when I doubt my choices, this is my moral compass. It has taught me compassion. As a lawyer, I try to live by the words that those who have less in life should have more in law. The concept of social justice is not far removed from Christ's example. It has taught me to do what is right by my neighbors and by my community, even when it will cost me some inconvenience or sacrifice. Being in the government, I am exposed to many transactions that may be subject to abuse or corruption. My Catholic education serves as my moral compass. It helps keep me on the straight path, even when it is challenging and when such choices are difficult. I pray that you never sight of these teachings. And if a time comes when you feel that you are faltering from the right path, let Christ point you in the right direction. As you continue in your journey, never lose track of where you came from. Always carry with you the relationships and experiences that have shaped you and the dreams that you aspire for. Trust your heart. Use this to carry you through your chosen path with integrity and, as you have always been taught in SJA, always with love for your neighbor, with love for your nation. Today, you will leave St. Joseph's Academy to embark on your chosen path. You might not think right now that you have what it takes to change the world or to make something out of yourself. But believe me, each and every one of you has the ability to make a difference in your lives and in the lives of others. It is now your choice to make. If you want to do something that will bring change to improve the lives of your fellow men and your nation. We, your parents, your mentors, your school, have so much faith in you and the bright future ahead. We are so proud of you, as Monsignor Martinez said earlier, and I know that we will not be disappointed. Let me end with this short story. Have you read about the Wizard of Oz? So, Dorothy landed in the world of Oz, and she wanted to find a way home. So, she followed the yellow brick road, and along the way, she found a scarecrow who was looking for a heart, a lion who was looking for courage, and a tin man who needed brains. So Dorothy and her ragtag of companions went walking along the brick road, looking for the Wizard of Oz, wanting to ask the Wizard of Oz how to get home, how do I get a heart, how do I get brains, how do I get courage. When finally they reached the Wizard of Oz, the wizard told them, actually, all you have to do is take a step, and you're home, Dorothy. Tin Man, when you solve that puzzle, that shows that you have a brain. Lion, when you protected them from the other strangers on the road, that shows you have courage. And Scarecrow, all the while that you traveled with them, your piety and compassion shows that you have a heart. So you see, all the while they were looking for these qualities, when all the while they had it all along. My dear graduates, you are brave. You have brains and you have heart. Use this. Know that you have this and go out. Congratulations. Good luck. Godspeed.